What's up, y'all? What's going on? First off, let me start this shit off by saying free the fucking voice, man. Free Durkio, Schmirkio. Like, damn, my boy. I hate it had to be you. Like, for real, for real. But anywho, I'm here to talk about this Cresean shit. Y'all see all over the blogs, all over everywhere that they talking about the little trailer that they dropped with the sit down with Cresean and her sister, and Cresean accused her sister of sexual assault when she was 7 years old. Now, we don't know how old the sister is. Allegedly, they saying she was 14 when Cresean was 7. Alright, I'm not even here for all of that, because I'm not here to play detective to figure out when this shit happened or when this shit didn't happen. Like, I was not going to speak on it. You know, I was commenting on some of the blogs, giving my opinion or whatever. However, though, I keep seeing some videos, and the number one video that I seen that burnt me, that got me so mad, was Cresean's old friend, who AJ, that's her name, or whoever, whatever, her live. I seen that, and that shit really pissed me off. For her to say, I knew Cresean since sophomore, freshman year, whatever, and she never told me that, and I never knew that. I know some of her deepest, darkest secrets. First of all, let me explain something to you. If that happened to her at 7 years old, no, she's not going to get in high school and just start telling girls that she just met that she was sexually assaulted. And number one, and number two, victims don't come out right away. They will hide this shit for years. Like, to their well freaking grown ass adults. And then they will finally come out. Like, every victim is different. Some victims will face their abusers right away. Some victims can't. Some victims have no choice but to still be around them after they've been being abused because of situations. Cresean was left with nobody. She didn't have nobody. We all know what her parents is like. Siblings was not there. She said she was left with nobody but Tasiki. She was the only one that was there. Like, she was the only one she can turn to. And look what happened. Now, my whole situation with that is, do I think the girl is a rapist and just was out here sexually assaulting her sister? No. I think she got it from somewhere. I, too, think that Taseki is a victim herself. I believe she was touched, too, somewhere along the lines. Just as well as some of the other siblings and some of the cousins and nieces and nephews. That family has a history of trauma, a long history. They got some shit going on with them that they need to do, they need to help, they need to deal with, they need healing, they need therapy, counseling, not Zeus, not TV, not none of that. And I blame Taseki for that, because Cresean been reaching out for her, trying to talk to her way before Taseki wanted this sit down. Taseki said, oh, Cresean was trying to apologize about whatever happened with Janet and Marsh. Taseki didn't want that. She wanted her to go on Zeus and do it publicly. Now, whatever the sit down may lead to, we got to watch it and see what led up to the point of them getting theirs for Cresean to come out and say that. We don't know, because it was supposed to be a sit down about the apology about the fight. But my thing is, Taseki's face didn't look hurt. Like, you serious? It looked more shocked. Like, you really saying this? Like, you promised me that we wouldn't talk about this shit. Like, that's what I got from her. Like, I got the, let me cover up and protect myself. I'm not getting the, you know, she's lying from her. I'm getting the, let me cover this shit up from her. Like, and then for other people to say that didn't happen to her, you wasn't there. You don't know. Even other siblings that's saying it didn't happen to her, you wasn't there. You don't know. You don't know what happened to her. And then the other sister, Chastity, freaking aka Charity, talking about it's a lie and all this stuff. No, you would say it's a lie, because the nephew was accusing her of molesting him, and they're the same age. So she would be saying it's a lie, because they know all this shit is about to get put out there on the table. Everything is about to get laid bare. And now everybody want to hate Cresean and call her a liar because she's throwing family secrets out there. This is what y'all wanted from her. Like, and even since that trailer dropped, that girl ain't said a word. She been quiet. She ain't mentioned nothing. She ain't giving y'all the attention y'all want. Like, and I feel bad for her. I do believe her. I do believe it happened to her. And I think everybody just needs to take accountability, because they were all young. They were all kids. And they all was victim themselves. So I feel like everybody just needs to take accountability, go through some therapy, counseling, and go through healing, and then forgiveness. Like, and if you can't do that, still get some healing out of it and move on. Stay away from each other if that's the case. But this whole shit is crazy. And the older sister, China, been saying that the grandfather, and the father was been molesting them and whatever the case may be. And I believe that too. I believe a lot was going on. When your mother's a drug addict and drunk, and so was your father, you're left with no one. You're left with all these people. Like, so I believe a lot of things was happening to them. They had a rough childhood. Like, and now, you know, Cresean been speaking about it before she became bigger than what she is now. She been talking about it. People just wasn't hearing her. Then the nephew, Ben, spoke about it, and everybody wanted to brush him off. Now that Cresean said it again, and it's on Zeus, now the whole world is going crazy about it. Like, they been speaking up. They been trying to get they shit out there. And nobody wanted to listen. Now y'all want to listen because it's on Zeus? Like, come on. And I always knew Tasiki's ass wasn't no saint. I always knew what she was about. Like, she did what she did. She wanted that spot on Zeus. You got it. Cresean gave it to you. Take that. Like, and now look. But you know what's crazy? She still got a lot of fans out there, and they still gonna ride with her. Some people really don't care, and that shit is sick. Like, what's going on with this family is sad. Very sad. And I feel like nobody should be calling Cresean a liar. You was not there. You don't know. But the truth will be revealed. And until then, I feel like everybody needs to mind their business. Stop speaking on this. Stop reposting that clip. Stop keep reposting this family's lives and what everybody's saying. Y'all are giving them the attention they want. Like, stop doing that. Like, there you got this dumb bitch Janet, whatever her name is, Cresean old friend too. Whatever the reason was done for falling out, cool, granted. The girl ain't speak about it. She ain't say nothing about you. Now all of a sudden you want to be on the internet every other day going live talking about this girl. Now all of a sudden you want to be saying stuff is wrong with her son. Now all of a sudden you want to be saying stuff is wrong with her son and all types of things like that. Like, girl, take your L. You got caught stealing and move on. She's not even worried about you. Like, not even worried about you. You're mad you got caught stealing. You're mad that little money ran up dry. You're mad you're stuck over there with K-Swive's brother. And you ain't got nothing going for yourself. So now let me talk about Cresean. Let me get this clout up. Get these followers up. Cut it out. Cut it out. They need to stop it. They need to stop it. And I respect Marsh because she spoke a little about it, but she didn't speak on it. She ain't giving no personal info out. She ain't doing nothing like that. Like she said, me and my friend are good. Just because y'all don't see us speaking every day or with each other, whatever, just know that we spoke and we good. That's it. Like, the bitch Janet is doing too much for me. Doing too much for me. And you need to stop, because you knew if that girl was not on papers, if she was not in her situation she was in with all these court cases and going through what she was going through, she would have waxed that ass. Like, everybody's using this time right now as a advantage to come for Cresean. Even the friend AJ said that in her live. Oh, I know you're not going to run in my mouth with everything you got going on. You got too much going on, so you're not going to do this, you're not going to do that. For y'all to even be thinking that way and thinking it's okay for y'all to do this and do that right now because this girl is trying to better herself, because she is going through a healing process, it's crazy. Because just because people better themselves, they don't forget. And that inner person, don't leave them. Don't push and don't bring it out, because they can always snap right the fuck back and go back to that person. And then everybody's going to be looking at them as the bad person. Leave that girl alone. Leave that girl alone. She said what she had to say. She's trying to get her story out there. And I hope other people will see this and come forward to try to get their story out there as well. She's not looking for money or for, she's not looking for clout. She's not looking for none of that. She just had to say what she had to say. And too bad it had to go on TV, because the sister wanted it on TV. Because Taseki was looking for that clout. But she wanted that check. But fuck it. You want it on TV? Let's go on TV and do it. I'm going to get a bag too. So let's do it. And that's how I feel like Cresean was. That's where I feel like she was at with it. Like, the whole situation is sad though. It's very sad. It's very sad. Like, It's very sad. It's very sad. And the only reason why I believe Cresean, because there's other accusations already that been put out there before Cresean even came forward saying this. And Saseki is not giving me nothing to defend herself. She's not giving me nothing to say, shit, that girl didn't do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, you talking about, I'm going to sue her for defamation of character? Yeah, go ahead. Do that. Because to sue for defamation of character, if y'all have no other evidence that this shit was done and it's only in head and memory, they're going to issue a lie detector test for Saseki, for Cresean, for the nephew, whoever else is involved. You get what I'm saying? Everybody's going to have to take it. So yeah, go ahead. Let us see. Let's get that. Let's get that. Alright, let's get that. There's some people saying she born in 95, some people saying 93, some people saying she older than that. Listen, I don't know. I don't know. Okay? I don't know her age. I don't know none of that. I just know that when you are kids and you go to the full extent to actually like sexual assault, you know, kids hump when they're young. You know, they might play house, they might hide and seek, things might happen, but they be fully clothed and they don't know really what they're doing. But when you go to the full extent as oral sex or actual penetration and things like that, I feel like you seen this somewhere, or it was done on you from somewhere, you know, and now you taking it to somebody else. And I do honestly feel like Saseki is a victim herself. I do. I really do. I feel like a lot of them was. Like, I really do. And then they said Saseki's son was molested too. So, I don't know. This is just crazy. It's like history just keeps repeating itself with this family. And you know why? Because nobody's speaking up. Nobody's saying nothing about it. So it's still being done. Hopefully, they get the help that they need. And that they can heal. And that they can forgive and move on. Let's just pray for that. Other than that, leave their family alone. Stop talking about them. Just leave them alone. Leave Cresean and her baby alone. Just like the blogs and people just make it so much worse. Everybody just make it so much worse. It's like y'all wake up and go to sleep looking for posts about this family and this girl and her baby just to post it. Like, and it's just sad. It's sad. It's sad. It is. But you know, I guess that's y'all job. That's what y'all do. Y'all report tea. Y'all vlogs. Or whatever the case may be. But, you know, I just hope that they can all get the help they need. And I hope that this was awareness and, you know, a woke up message to some other victims out there that have not spoke up, didn't know how, or don't know how. Just go. Just tell. Whether you can't tell somebody in your family, tell your teacher at school, tell the nurse at school, tell your sports coach. You can tell anyone. Just get it out. You know, me myself personally have never been a victim of sexual assault. Not older, not younger, anything like that. Thank you for that. But I know that there's a lot of people that have been, and I know people personally that have been as well. So yeah. This is not something for y'all to be joking about. It's not cool. And I really hope that, you know, everybody in the situation can get the help that they need. Let's just say that. So, yeah, I'm off it. My food is ready. I gotta go.